Okay. So my story requires a little backstory to get started. There are a lot of Hollywood types in my family. For instance, my mother, she was an actress when she was younger, alongside my Uncle Leonard. And besides that, I have a cousin who works as a writer for a show on ABC called Nashville. I don't know if any of you heard of it. I don't watch it. But, and apart from that, I have a cousin who goes to a actors college, Cal Arts. But the thing is about my uncle, which made him really special, is when he was older, he became a drama teacher. He had his own small studio or his own theater in LA where he taught adult students. And, as you can imagine from that drama personality, like a drama archetype kind of person, very typical of him, he was very emotional and very passionate about his work. So when I was in 7th grade, must have been around 11 years old, I wake up and it's 7:30. Now the thing is about 7:30 is, at this point, no matter what I do, I'm going to be late for school. And this is I'm enjoying some of the privileges of being young. I mean, I have a mom who's going to do everything from make breakfast to drive me to school to get my ass out of bed. So it being 7:30, it's clear something's wrong. All right. In fact, it was raining that day, and there was nothing going on in the house. It wasn't your typical Tuesday morning or whatever it was. There was no urgency in the day. Typically, there are people getting ready for work, or there's someone in the bathroom, or there were no lights on, there was no food being cooked, everything was off. So I make my way out into the living room, and there are about 8 to 10 people just gathered there. I'm 11 years old, I don't know what's going on, but I knew something was amiss, something was wrong. So I start doing some mental checklisting in my head, just looking around at everyone, making sure everyone's okay. I see my parents are there, okay, check, they're fine. I'm going through all the family members that I see in the room. And then I started to do some catastrophic thinking, some worst case scenario rationale for what exactly is going on here. And without anyone telling me what really happened, without anyone telling me what was going on, I the kid who just woke up out of bed just came out and addressed the group and asked, did Leonard die? And yeah, he did the previous night. It felt for a moment that predicting his death caused it. It was one of those weird situations where emotion causes a physical response, you're going to give a speech and you might not be prepared and you freeze up, or your heart rate might increase, or you might just sweat because of nerves. Well, it was as if predicting this nightmare left me short of breath, if you can believe it. And the thing is that my uncle was 44 when he died of a heart attack, not the usual suspect at all. He was skinny. He wasn't obese, he wasn't, had problems or any of that. It was believed that it was the stresses of his job, the stresses of life and drama and all that killed him. And, and just recently, not even a month ago, I had a 76-year-old grandfather who is obese, who is a large person, had a heart attack of his own, and he lived. And these events have just shown me how fragile the human life is. That's it.